Have you ever wondered how a child, born into poverty and hardship, became one of the most feared and respected leaders in history? Genghis Khan's story is one of grit, resilience, and strategic genius. His journey from a young boy born into a nomadic tribe in the harsh Mongolian steppes to the leader of one of the largest empires in history is nothing short of extraordinary. In the harsh and unforgiving landscape of Mongolia, where survival was a daily struggle, a young boy named Temujin was born. His early life was marked by hardship and adversity. Orphaned at a young age, he faced the world with nothing more than his unyielding will to survive. These formative years instilled in him a resilient spirit and a keen understanding of the harsh realities of life. But Temujin was not destined to merely survive. He was destined to lead. Rising through the ranks of his tribe, he demonstrated an uncanny ability to unite the various nomadic tribes under his leadership. He was a charismatic leader, a shrewd strategist, and an unmatched warrior. By the age of 20, Temujin had united the Mongolian tribes and had been bestowed the title of Genghis Khan, which means universal ruler. The formation of the Mongol Empire was a monumental achievement. Genghis Khan's ability to unite the disparate tribes into a cohesive and formidable force was a testament to his leadership skills and strategic mind. His innovative military tactics, coupled with his ability to inspire loyalty among his followers, laid the foundation for the Mongol Empire's future conquests. Genghis Khan transformed his nomadic band of warriors into a highly disciplined and efficient military machine, capable of rapid expansion and conquest. His armies were renowned for their speed, precision, and ferocity. They moved with a swiftness that left their enemies in awe and their territories in ruin. From humble beginnings, Genghis Khan rose to establish an empire that changed the course of history. His story is a testament to the indomitable spirit of a man who refused to be defined by his circumstances. It serves as a remarkable example of what can be achieved through sheer determination, strategic thinking, and effective leadership. Before we dive into the conquest, it's essential to understand the opponent, the Jin Dynasty. The Jin Dynasty, a dynasty that held sway over northern China from the 12th to 13th centuries, was no ordinary adversary. Its roots trace back to the Jurchens, a Tungusic people who rose to power in China's northeast. But the Jin Dynasty was more than just a military power. It was a melting pot of cultures, where traditional Chinese philosophies meshed with the unique customs of the Jurchens. This cultural fusion led to remarkable advancements in art, music, and literature, enriching the lives of its people and leaving an indelible mark on Chinese history. In terms of military strength, the Jin Dynasty was a force to be reckoned with. Their armies, equipped with advanced weaponry and fortified by imposing city walls, presented a formidable challenge to any invader. Yet their diplomatic relations with neighboring nations were a complex tapestry of alliances and rivalries, often marked by tension and conflict. In the eyes of Genghis Khan, the Jin Dynasty was more than just a territorial prize. It was a symbol of power and prestige, a testament to his ambition to rule over the vast expanse of China. The Jin Dynasty, a formidable power of its time, stood as the next challenge in Genghis Khan's path. As the tensions escalated, the stage was set for an epic confrontation. The Mongol armies under the astute command of Genghis Khan were poised on the northern borders of the Jin Dynasty, ready to plunge into the heart of the enemy territory. The invasion began with a series of lightning-fast raids. The Mongols, known for their unmatched speed and precision, struck the outer fortresses of the Jin Dynasty. The Jin soldiers, despite their valiant efforts, were ill-prepared for the ferocity of the Mongol onslaught. Key to the Mongols' early success was their innovative use of the composite bow. This powerful weapon, coupled with their superior horse-riding skills, gave the Mongols a decisive edge on the battlefield. They would rain down arrows on their opponents from a distance, sowing chaos among the Jin ranks before moving in for the kill. One of the notable battles during this initial phase of the invasion was the Battle of Badger Pass. Here the Mongols demonstrated their tactical brilliance by feigning a retreat, only to turn around and decimate the pursuing Jin forces. This classic Mongol tactic, known as the feigned retreat, was instrumental in numerous victories throughout their campaigns. In addition to their superior weaponry and tactics, the Mongols also employed psychological warfare. They would spread fear and panic among the Jin populace, often leading to the surrender of towns and cities without a single arrow being fired. As the invasion progressed, Genghis Khan's forces continued their relentless march southwards, capturing key fortresses and cities along their path. With each victory, they gathered more resources and conscripted more soldiers into their ranks, further bolstering their numbers. Despite the stiff resistance put up by the Jin forces, they were unable to halt the Mongol advance. The Jin commanders, bound by traditional warfare norms, were unable to adapt to the unconventional tactics employed by the Mongols. With every victory, the Mongol forces inched closer to the heart of the Jin dynasty. The onset of the invasion marked the beginning of a new era in the history of China, one that would be dominated by the Mongols for the next century. Unyielding fortifications stood in their path, but the Mongols had a plan. When Genghis Khan's forces encountered the formidable walls of the Jin dynasty's cities, they didn't falter. They were pioneers of siege warfare, employing a combination of psychological warfare, deceptive strategies, and advanced weaponry. The Mongols cleverly used captured enemies as human shields, sowing fear and confusion within the city walls. They also engaged in deceptive tactics, such as feigning retreat, only to return in full force, catching their foes off guard. But what truly marked their dominance in siege warfare were their siege engines. The Mongols didn't invent these war machines, but they greatly improved upon existing designs. They constructed portable towers and catapults, which they used with deadly precision to breach the city walls and decimate their enemies. The Mongols' ability to adapt, innovate, and use every resource at their disposal was extraordinary. The Mongols' strategic brilliance in siege warfare was a key factor in their success. As the Mongol forces closed in, the once mighty Jin dynasty was on the brink of collapse. The Mongols, under the strategic leadership of Genghis Khan, were relentless. Their siege tactics and unparalleled battle formations had left the Jin dynasty's defenses shattered, their strongholds captured one by one. The decisive moment came with the Battle of Zhongdu, the capital city of the Jin dynasty. Despite their valiant efforts, the Jin forces couldn't withstand the Mongol onslaught. The city fell, marking a significant turning point in the course of the war. In the aftermath of Zhongdu's fall, chaos ensued within the Jin dynasty. Power struggles and internal conflicts further weakened the empire, making it even more vulnerable to the advancing Mongol forces. The remaining Jin territories, without the central command of Zhongdu, fell swiftly to the Mongols. The once flourishing Jin dynasty was now a shadow of its former glory, its cities in ruins, its people under the rule of the Mongols. The vibrant culture and advancements that had once marked the Jin era were now overshadowed by the dominance of the Mongol Empire. And thus, under Genghis Khan's leadership, the powerful Jin dynasty was brought to its knees, forever altering the course of Chinese history. The fall of the Jin dynasty marked the beginning of a new era, one that was shaped by the enduring legacy of Genghis Khan and his descendants.